2016 with your yearly reading for the year of 2019. So I hope that you have a good month and a good year so far. And as always, we already pre-shuffle the card for you. And yeah, let's see what is in store for you. So the way we lay out the card, we will draw 12 cards, and each card will represent the associated month of the year, and the last card will be the verifying card at the bottom of the deck. So let's see what is in store for you. So let me lay out all the cards for you so that you can see the whole things. That you can see the whole card here. Perfect. Okay. So the first card that you have representing the month of January, you have this card. So the Eight of Diamonds indicates strongly that finally you get the rewards that you wanted for quite some time. So if you have been waiting for like the callback from your from the interview, the last interview that you have, maybe you will get those feedback in January, and the most likely that you will be getting like the invitation for trainings, or like starting the job straight away or something like that, because the 8 here indicates strongly about progress. So there will be a strong movement on your in terms of your I would say your money as well, because 8 also represent abundance as well. So I think it's possibly because all the planets are moving forward, and that can be until the month of February. So let's see the next card here. For February you have the Four of Hearts. So this actually indicates that you are like contemplating on the things that has been moving forward. So I think there's nothing wrong with that. You are just like pausing yourself and see if this job is really something that you want to do for the rest of your life, or if this is something endeavor that you want to maybe to start, like say if you have a plan to open up your own business or things like that. Otherwise, that can also be indicating like if you have tried to establish your personal life as well, like families, or like proposing somebody or things like that. That can also be something that you wanna wait and see before you do that, because the next card represent the month of March. It looks like that you will meet your possibly somebody that is very important in your life. So this can be your spouse, or this can also be it can be your ex as well. And for some of you, this can be the guy that you have been waiting for, but I do not see it for everyone though, because this king of club can be also your boss. So it can also be like an office romance, but I don't see it that way for everybody in these readings. But I do see it that this king, like he's demanding answer. So he's demanding answer. So you can also be like he proposed you in some way. So this can also be the case. Uh, but overall, he asks you something like he's demanding answer. Maybe if you have been like promising this guy, maybe in the past, like if you have been presenting something to your boss, so that your boss is asking or demanding something from you back from the promise that you have made in the past. And then the next card in the month of April, you finally like maybe you already fulfilled those promises, or maybe like if this guy has already proposed you in the end, and you finally be able to get to have a very fulfilled life in some way. So the Ten of Hearts, it indicates like a strong family life balance. So either your work and also your personal life, everything is going very well. And then the next card here in the month of May, you have the Ten of Spades. So from the card that are shown here, coupled with the Ace of Club, I do not see it as a negative ending. I do see it as something that you have to decide. Maybe the the time when it was in February. So when in the February months you are contemplating of starting maybe your own company or your own business, but then you have to maybe you cannot do both. So you have to decide whether or not you quit your job and start your company, or it's either way you maybe you get the offer from somebody else, from another company that are asking or offering you another positions that can be very promising or lucrative for you, and you cannot decide. So you haven't decided yet, and this can be coming from this king. So that can also be another case here, and that can be something that happened, and you finally decided on the month of May that you want to stop the jobs or the stop working for that company, and you want to move or you want to change your jobs in that and work for this king in a new company. And otherwise there can also be like if you want to start your own business, so this king of club can be your co-founders or your partner in business. Then you finally be able to start that endeavor in the month of June. So in the early summer you already contemplating it, and then in the midsummer you finally decided to end those contract and start over again in a new way. So this surely enough in the month of July you decided to change your locations as well. You finally wants to relocate, you change everything, you want to move somewhere. That can be also because that the new job can be located somewhere else, maybe in different state or in different countries, cities and things like that. And then finally, I don't know why this is coming up. Um, the Eight of Spades, that is so strange, because everything is going great for you. Why you didn't? Yeah, for some of you, you may second guessing yourself in some way. You are thinking of that maybe you don't deserve this. That can be the case. You know, sometimes people are like second guessing themselves because they may think that everything is going well, or everything working as planned, and maybe there's something wrong with that. That can be one of the things that happen, but mostly I do not see it as something negative again, because the cards that are surrounding this card are very positive. So yeah, maybe sometimes, you know, when you are maybe down, maybe you're trying to second guessing yourself, you're trying to see that maybe you are not meant to do this job, or maybe you don't really like it, or you don't want to do this for the rest of your life, and yeah, many different things why you maybe you want to quit or something like that, but you don't really have the amount, or the amount of knowledge to start over yourself, or maybe you don't have the enough money to survive, because then you will lose your job. So many different things. But then the next card here representing the month of September, so there will be like come into realization. So you will come into realizations which way to go, if this is the right things to do, or this is the right way to decide whether or not you want to start over, or whether or not you want to change career, or whether or not you are thinking that you are not capable of doing it, or maybe something like that. But be careful of the negative self-talk. Be careful of that, because they can be very detrimental to you. Because sometimes, like, people are like saying negative things towards you, and then in the end you also second guessing yourself. You don't believe in yourself that you can do those things, and then in the end you also do the self negative talk to yourself. Yeah. So the next card that you're representing the 9 of clubs here. This actually you are feeling want to give up. So the suggestions here, you should not do that. You should always move forward. Yeah, again, don't be swayed with those negative self-talk, negative people that are surrounding you. So break away from that. So surely enough, the next card, this November month, you have the 3 of Spades. You have I think you have decided to break away from those barriers. But otherwise, in your personal life, it can also be representing the heartaches or betrayal. I think this will not happen to every one of you, but I do see it. There is a sorrow and betrayals in the month of November, and that can be very painful. But this card represents also that you see the light as well. You see which people that are in your side. If you have been betrayed, then you see which people that are your friend, your true friend, and which people that actually they are just pretending to be one of your friends. So in the end, the month of December, you have the Jack of Diamonds. So if by the end of the year, if your like your finances become quite hard or quite difficult, then there will be like a good sign in terms of your money. Maybe you may get the offer now from another company, or you may be getting the offer to do some projects or some certain other things that are maybe related to your expertise, or something along those lines, that are possibly very good in your both your career and your personal life. So let's clarify the whole things here. At the bottom of the deck, you have this 5 of Hearts. So this 5 of Hearts actually representing the some kind of disillusions, I would say. because you are thinking that everything is going wrong in your life. I don't know, this is maybe related to this card. So the negative self-talk is really powerful. So even the clarifying card here indicates that. So the things that you may want to focus on this year, try to be positive and try to be self-confident on the things that you want to do. So if you want to do, like if you want to open up your own business or start your own company or work for yourself, you have to have a strong will and you have to have a real plan how to accomplish that. Then by then you will not fail. Even if you fail, you have another backup plan to do so. And try to avoid any negativities and negative people around you. So I think that's overall readings. I would say I think everything goes the way it should be. So I don't see it as very negative either. So this is still positive because you get a quite couple of months that are very fulfilling for you, and also you start the month of January very positive as well. The only takeaway here is just follow your heart and avoid negative people or negativity as well. So I hope that this reading is helpful, and if you like it, just click like. And if you want to donate, just follow, or you can do those by sending via PayPal on the emails here. And if you haven't subscribed, just click subscribe here. And I hope that this reading is helpful and you get a good year, and see you next month. Thank you.